One of the decisions I've made in my life that I fully regret today, still, I'll every day from here on out, I'll regret it, was getting LASIK eye surgery.
Mhm.
So I got LASIK probably like 3 or 4 years ago now, and I wore glasses my entire life and wore contact lenses half my life. From what I remember, my prescription was like a minus 5.5. I was nearsighted, terrible vision, and I thought LASIK was just going to be perfect, fix it all,
Mm.
which it doesn't. The technology in LASIK is still not perfected. I
Mhm.
mean, I thought it would help with like optic migraines because I used to get those. That was not the case. I
Wow.
thought maybe it would get rid of floaters. Nope, does not. My eyes just get more dry more often, which
Mm.
sucks. So when I wake up in the morning, if I look at bright lights, I see a halo still. Like,
Yo, that is absolutely crazy. So I know that there are a handful of people out there who have considered or are in the process of considering investing in LASIK. And I think this is something that needs to be talked about because first and foremost, let's just talk about the fact of how much it costs, right? So for many people, it's a major investment, which is why I partially think that this guy is saying like, yo, he regrets it and he's going to be regretting it because it sounds like he expected it to be a perfect fit, and I think that we gotta be honest, like, a lot of these surgeries are very rarely perfect fits. Like, I don't know too many surgeries that you don't need some type of touch up in the future or some type of follow up surgery or procedure. It may not be like within a short period of time, like every couple years. Like with LASIK, I have a friend who got LASIK, and they pretty much was telling me that their ophthalmologist or their doctor was pretty much saying that it is going to be something that will require additional surgeries like maybe every 10 to 20 years or so. And that's not too crazy. That's not too out of hand if you recognize that going into it. And I think that's the biggest thing is how much research are people doing before they are, essentially going under the laser in this regard. Because LASIK surgery is not something to bulk at. Again, let's talk about that cost. I looked it up and it said that the current cost to get LASIK is around 200 and oh, not 200. My bad. I really misspoke there. $2,600 per eye, right? So you're looking at a surgery that's going to cost you well over $5,000. And then I heard of some nightmare situations where there are some type of hidden costs, whether it's within like the follow-up care that people don't actually take into consideration, or if there's other things that are being added along with that procedure by whoever that doctor is. So definitely want to make sure you are doing your research. If you are considering LASIK eye surgery, definitely take some time to research it. Talk to, your doctor about it. And my recommendation would be to talk to people who have had it. For me, it was something that I considered doing. Like I have one my vision isn't perfect. I wear glasses usually when I'm in the office or working on a computer, which, for me is quite often. So like I wear the glasses, but I know some people like they get sick of it. They don't want the glasses, they don't want the contacts. And for them, they look at LASIK eye surgery as a quick fix. I know some of the people that I've talking to, they viewed it as a quick fix. And I don't know. Do you know anybody that has gotten LASIK surgery and had a positive experience with it? I know the friend of mine that got it. He went into it recognizing that it wasn't going to be perfect. He recognized and understood that it wasn't going to be a quick fix. There were some side effects, I guess you could say, like the gentleman mentioned, like the dry eyes. And I don't think my friend experienced anything with the migraines. Maybe that was a pre-existing condition that the gentleman in the video had. But, from what my friend told me, he was glad that he made the investment in the surgery due to the fact that it allowed him to not have to always wear glasses or not have to always wear contacts. So for me, I don't think that, LASIK eye surgery is a bad thing. I don't think that it's a scam or a ripoff. I think that the most important thing to do when you are making an investment to that level, especially when it comes to surgery, right? You definitely want to make sure you're doing your due diligence, researching it, understanding it to the best of your ability, making sure any questions that you have are being answered. Ideally, by the professional that's going to be performing that surgery for you, and definitely if you get the opportunity, talk to other people who have had the surgery and see what their experience is. So would love to hear from you. Have you gotten LASIK? Do you know anybody that's gotten LASIK? And if so, what was their experience like? What was your experience like? Was it good? Was it bad? And would love to hear about that. But that's all I got in this video. We'll definitely be back with another one. I can't wait until then. In the meantime, I just dropped a video where, two young ladies are talking about some purchases that they regret. And oh my goodness, I think that there's something that I had to dive into, which is I don't understand why some women buy shoes that don't fit. So if you want to see how much money these women spend on some shoes that don't even fit, definitely check out that video. It'll be somewhere on the screen for you to check it out. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one. Stay blessed.